Start up again really quickly, just because Facebook kicks me out sometimes.
Right.
And I just have to start over. So we're back. It'll take just a few seconds for people to go find us right now. We're gonna lose all of our viewers, and they're gonna have to go find the new one.
I mean, I'd have thought 15 minutes when I'm busting.
But wow! All right, who's back first?
Yeah, you're gonna see it. 15 minutes. Have somebody tell me that.
Yeah, look, we had 24 viewers.
Man.
Did we?
Wow, Clay wakes up with
Stoney's just getting
Big time,
crushed.
man. The big time suit, man.
You guys tell me.
Clay and I expect Stoney to have pocket aces right now and Clay to suck out on him again. That's just what's been going on.
He's just been running
for the
him
last
over.
2
Anytime
hours.
anytime they get into a hand, it's just been not good for Stoney. No matter how far he's ahead.
Yeah.
Talking about suit man or bucket hat. That's the only two
Queen
characters
jack
on the
against
table.
kings. You just flop him a queen, turn him a queen.
Well, as soon as, to me, whenever I hear the guys say "good hand" already before the hand's done, I feel like the queen jack's
you're
gonna
like,
hit.
oh no, don't say that.
Don't say that.
So Trey picks a good spot, or it's a good play. Ace on the button. He shoves 600K in. I like that play. Unfortunately, Clay has 2 queens.
Yeah, he actually woke up with a hand here.
And he's going to,
At
I think,
bare minimum call, but I think he's gonna raise here, to try to isolate.
with 2 queens, I don't mind not isolating.
I don't mind not isolating
I
either.
mean, I want to limp in and let's see if John comes along too and give me another 600K.
I had a feeling though that Clay's the type of player I feel like is gonna shove there with the queens.
and he does shove, which I don't hate that. I'm just saying queens is strong enough you don't have to do
you
that.
could if you could bring along the other
Yeah,
player.
exactly.
That's what,
If you had
that's what you'd want.
if you had 9s or 8s or something, let's shove.
Right.
But when you got queens, kings, aces, that's strong enough that you don't mind. Oh. All right, Trey needs an ace or an 8. They're all live up at the top. And
Bricksville.
he does not get it. So Trey is eliminated in, I think that's 5th place, or is
that is 5th place.
5th place.
We have 4 players remaining.
So Trey's eliminated in 5th
All
place.
you guys is chips.
Let's look at this. Let's look at this chip stack.
Folks.
Excuse me. Let's look at these payouts.
Need to get
So
right.
5th place gets
Oh, you got any
28,
run
26.
for me over there?
11 minutes left in the level.
Superman ain't played a hand all day. He got out of line 1 time. Gave away
And
half his
they were
chips,
calling
and
Trey
now he's second
Suitman the whole time.
Yep, that's yeah. They said did he call him Superman?
No, Suitman.
Suitman. That makes more sense than Superman.
He was wearing. He wore a suit, I think, yesterday, and then he was supposed. I think he was supposed to work today.
Okay, he had a name tag on.
He had his name tag on.
I
He
don't
had
know where he
everything.
works.
But
did you see what the name tag was from?
It was from a real estate company. I just didn't see where.
I'm really trying to remember.
It was me, you, and Superman.
Me, you, and Superman.
Me, you, and Suitman. So yeah, that Stoney was calling him Superman the entire
Nice.
time.
So we got 4 players left. Let's check out this chip stack really quickly while we're waiting for these hands to come up. So we got Clay up at the top with 36, 28, 24, pretty close. Deshaun and John. Clay 0 to hero in 3 hands.
Yeah.
Just by
You didn't miss that one. I missed that one. You were
benefit of the deck.
Yeah,
bailing
virtue
him
of
out.
running through. He ran through Stoney.
Because I
Yep.
had Queen 10.
Because Stoney had all the chips at
10
that.
would've came
at
Yeah,
that
Stoney
point.
had all the chips,
had
and
his 10.
he takes chips from everybody and gives them to Clay.
And every time.
And gets sucked out on, Clay is just crushing him. Gets bailed out by the deck every hand. John limps in, and John is still handcuffed with Deshaun right on his direct left, so he
And
just
Deshaun's
calls
gonna raise here.
with 10 high. Deshaun has the best spot on the table.
6th race is 305,000.
Now, if I'm John and he keeps abusing you, you can slow play your big hands, but he just has nothing, and he's going to let it go, and Deshaun's going to pick up the blinds.
Because I'll do that right now. See, there was a fold.
Adds 80K to his stack.
Hang on, I gotta run. Hang on.
And Colleen says, hold on a second, I'm going to go hit pause. I think they said they were talking chop. Maybe they want to run some numbers.
Top value's about to be 2nd place money.
Oh, it sounds like somebody just said shop value 2nd place money.
Right, so all right, it's been 10 minutes. I'm going to hit connect on here while they're talking. So what do you think about chopping? I know in that very super serious dealer game we had last night, you did not chop.
I
2nd place money, all 4 of us.
when it comes to chopping, I'm the guy. I don't want to be the guy that says
Me and
no,
Hat
right?
Man will sign
but I
for
also
mind
don't
being
like to
that guy.
chop.
I don't mind being the guy.
I
that
don't
says no.
like
no
to
tax.
chop.
So Stoney is advocating an even
They
four-way
don't watch.
chop.
There's only 24 people.
I'm never doing that.
No,
I'm never doing that. I'm
I mean,
ICM.
I would
if
ICM
anything.
it. Yes.
Second place money on the board.
Stoney's like, hey guys, we can all take home
Yep,
second place.
money.
Yeah, bro, we'll wait till you bust and I'll take home.
I'll take home third
Yeah.
and fourth or third
Yeah.
place money at the bare minimum.
I'm not gonna do an even chop with
No.
Stoney when
I'll
he's
sign
got
this.
nine big blinds and I've got 40 big
The
blinds.
anti-Superman.
Right.
I'll do an ICM. Now, for the people watching, ICM is independent chip model, and that means every chip has a value determined by what the prize pool
Your
is
bet has
left.
to be in one
And so you
motion now.
figure out the math and figure
So
out
since
how
you
many,
announced raise, it is
how
a
much of the
raise,
prize
but
pool
just
your
as
chips
a
are worth,
raise.
and that's how many dollars you get based on your
Looks like
chip
Clay
stack.
made a mistake.
80 more. He's right. He's good.
Clay said raise and threw out the chips first.
Okay.
The old rule would let you throw out the chips first to the call and then make the raise.
Right.
With the new rules, it's
You
a
can't go back to your
can't go
stack.
back
It's
to your
gotta be
stack,
one
so it's going to be
motion.
a min raise for him.
Okay. So he, which I mean, in
Which-
this situation, it's
I don't
fine.
mind min raise, especially
Yeah.
when you're this deep.
Right.
Min raise are like 1.5.
And Clay's been doing, you know, when it was 40-80, he went 165.
Right.
You
He
know,
was just
little
above a
bit,
min
little
Clay.
bit,
Yeah.
like 2.1. So now his hand strength is really disguised because they don't know what he was trying to do.
Right.
So his hand strength is really, really disguised by that
See, I
rule.
would think Deshaun would raise here with the
Yeah.
King Jack just because of the way he plays.
Yeah.
But with him
It's
wanting
so-
to
it's
raise
so
more
weird, yeah,
probably
like,
than that.
Man, what if Clay was trying to put out 500 right now?
Right.
Do I want to open it up and let him pile on me? I don't want to do that. That's yeah. That was just such an awkward
It's
spot.
such a
that
weird
Deshaun said,
spot.
I don't even want to play anymore. Never
Yep.
mind.
Oh man, you know I'm calling. I got a line.
He was afraid also that Stoney might shove his 500K
Yeah.
and he didn't want to play for that. Such a weird spot.
So
for
it was just a
Deshaun
rough
right
spot
there.
for him.
You know, what was Clay trying to do? And then John calls, and now Stoney's got 500, and there's 600 in the pot.
Looks like it didn't pick up. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
wow.
Chip chop go up a little.
Deshaun I had the flush draw.
Flush draw. Stoney flops bottom two.
Oh, Clay's got a
Clay's
ace.
got the ace.
It is 4.
Wow, what an action hand this would have been had Deshaun been in it.
Had Deshaun come in, it would be interesting to see what Deshaun would have done because I think he was in the small blind, so he would have been
He
first
would
act.
he might have just ripped it.
Yeah.
With a king high flush draw.
Currently ahead.
You know, 2 pair calls. Clay
Currently ahead.
all the money Clay sucks out on Stoney again. He needs an ace, a 5, or running cards to make 2 pair.
All in and a call.
And I'm betting all the money on Clay to hit his 33%. All right, Queen and
Oh,
Deshaun hits his
Deshaun would have
flush.
made us flush.
Queen, ace, 5. Oh wow, I would have lost
wow.
that bet for once.
Fold that hand.
For once, Stoney
All
holds
the
against
odds.
Clay.
Finally.
That's a weird fold out of you.
And,
Yeah, that's
and Deshaun is just
Weird fold
beside
out of you.
himself right now.
What? So if that hand plays out the way it was supposed to play out, and yeah,
Deshaun eliminates Stoney.
yeah, he's so frustrated.
All right, you guys
Stoney's
pause.
gone. Does Clay?
Second place money for
Do you
everybody.
need a pause?
Can we have a pause?
5-minute
we were gonna
pause.
take a
5
Is that
pause
okay?
only.
So he's got a
Stoney is
positive,
advocating for the
69.84.
chops.
72 second place.
and he wants an
The-
even
Second
chop. If
place
I'm
money.
Deshaun with 29 big blinds, I'm not
He's gonna
giving
sign for one, I'm
Stoney
gonna sign
for
for
two.
or
You guys
John
get
the
free
same
The
amount
same
of money
amount.
with 19 big blinds.
No, I'm gonna definitely.
I'm taking. They straight chopped it.
Was it a straight chop?
Jason, come on into the box.
Yeah, Jason.
I'll let you guys sit down and talk. Explain the thought process for that.
If you hadn't won that hand, I wouldn't have done it.
All right.
Hello, everyone.
But I get it.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, Jay?
Stoney just kept advocating that you're going to get second place money if you chop.
Well, you could.
And then
You could
There we
get.
go.
You could have.
$4,000 hand produced.
You can have
Right there.
3 million chips here. And
What's
4
the
million
guy in
chips here, and
C2's
you
name?
still don't have first
Clay.
place.
Clay lost a bunch of chips to him right there, so everybody was cool to chop at that point.
Well, what you didn't see was Deshaun saying Deshaun had
Yes,
King Jack
he
of
said
Hearts.
it afterwards.
If he actually gets in there,
I cannot believe
he could have
that.
taken Stoney out.
So Stoney took second place, and then Deshaun took the first place.
I can't
for
believe
the,
you had ace 5
for
there,
the
sir.
tax reasons.
Yeah, text
Yeah.
you. Even money across the board. Wow.
No. I guess
Wow.
you're four-handed.
I mean,
but I thought you had a real hand. When you called, for sure, I thought you had.
that pan out plays out way different. Because I think he was going to raise more than just a min click.
I'm
Yeah.
not putting you on 7-4.
And then Stoney says, "What are you doing playing that hand? That's. I thought you had a better hand than that." And Clay's like, "I had ace 5 suited, 4-handed. What are you
And
talking
you would have
about?"
got a big
Oh,
pay
ace-
too, because I would
ace suited, four-handed is a big hand.
Chop like
Yeah.
9 grand.
Very big hand. I don't mind opening with ace 5, but I would have opened for bigger. I think that's what he was trying to do, was open for bigger. I mean,
And if he opens for bigger, then we lose John.
yep.
And now
Deshaun can get in. He
Yeah. And
Yep.
then, of course, Stoney says, "Yeah, Deshaun, you should have played that hand. I would have been eliminated. Then you guys could have chopped three
ways. Yep, he's
and
right.
you all would have got 9."
Yeah, they would have got. Yeah, they would have all got a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think they might go heads up. Clay might, depending on how it plays out. Deshaun checks the flush draw. It goes bet, shove,
Call. Yeah.
It's heads up with John and Deshaun.
Yeah.
Deshaun's got all the chips.
Yep.
Wow, that hand could play out so different.
Yep. All it was that putting those call chips out there made that hand
When
play
he
out
said
so
he
different.
folded King Jack suited, I was like, "Wow."
That was a big fold for him.
Yeah.
I didn't see him fold anything that big.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
looser than the other players.
Oh,
so,
100%. He
yeah.
was looser, more aggressive. I think. Well, Stoney actually was probably the most aggressive, if I remember correctly.
Good luck and congratulations.
Go ahead.
Colleen did a great job.
No, VPIP is voluntarily putting in chips. So Stoney put in chips 34% of the time voluntarily when he was not one of the small blinds or the big blinds. Stoney was super active. Again, Stoney leading the way with 31%, but Stoney had the hands at the beginning of it to open up all those times. So I mean, when you're hitting hands, it's easy to have that high aggression.
Of course, Stoney's going to be up top.
Yeah, Stoney's going to be up top again, but Clay started getting more aggressive, as you saw when he started picking hands up.
And the last one just payout.
Yep.
They're chopping up. So
They
what
chopped-
was the final payout for each of them?
69.85, I believe.
7 grand.
Yeah.
Yes, about 7K, so almost second place money. Yeah, Stoney was right. It's hard to give up almost second place money for. I mean, anything can happen with
Yeah.
the blinds being this big.
And that's what they said. You could have.
I mean, once Stoney won that last hand, it made it so that it evened the chip amounts almost all the way out.
Yeah, the dynamic totally changed.
Yeah, it went from Stoney only having 9 bigs to now Stoney's got 19. Deshaun went from being in second place to moving into first place with 29. I mean, only 10 bigs bigger than last place. Yeah, anything can happen.
It made
It
sense.
gets real flippy at this point.
Yeah. And that's what Stoney was saying. He's like, you could have $3 million and still not have first place locked up.
So this was event 1.
This was event 1, yep.
And in the books, right now, event 5 is going on.
Yes, it is.
On break, we're going to grab a random table, bring those over. You two still locked in?